Hi there, guys. So today we have tutoring. It is my nephew's official 14th birthday, and my mom has to go to the Bay Area to take care of a friend who's sick. So I get my nephews because my mom's raising my two nephews, so I'm pretty excited about that. We are going to be meeting them here in a little bit. My two girls and one of my nephews is going to be going to tutoring, and then I'll have my son and then my birthday nephew with me. It is David's birthday. So I love my nephews. I think they're amazing. Obviously, the more time that I get to spend with them, I'm excited about. So today, I'm just getting ready, basic face. We do have another birthday party tonight. Actually, a friend's aunt had just turned 70, actually a couple months ago. So we're doing like a delayed birthday party for her. So I'm bringing all the kids with me. It's a party of 18 tonight, so it's going to be a little busy at the restaurant, I'm sure. But I have no doubt that it will be an amazing time. So I did want to show you real quick. On Black Friday, when they had the first original bundle with Arbonne, they had this little lip treatment that was in there. And I was like, oh, okay, whatever. Like, I'll give it a try. Obsessed with this stuff, guys. So you guys already know I love my magic stick. I use it every single day. I just used it before this video after I put on my regular skincare or all my skincare. This lip treatment is supposed to actually help plump your lips. I did a before and after picture. I'm going to post it at some point because I didn't believe it myself. I was like, oh, I kind of feel the tingling, you know, like 15 minutes later. But like I immediately like did the before picture and then the after picture right as soon as I was done using it. And you could see my lips had gotten bigger. So I was like, uh-oh, Buxom, you're in trouble. Because they're known for like their plumping stuff. I don't know. So you just turn this little guy on and you go over your lips. I tend to excessively use this thing probably more than it's designed to. I normally go longer than the minute. Today, because I'm not really doing anything crazy, I'm just going to do the minute and call it a day and put my normal face on. So I'll be using a mixture of products. Whatever's in front of me, I'm probably going to be playing with. I have my Violet Voss, the Flamingo palette right here, and some other ones, so... But yeah, you just pretty much iron your lips. I talk a lot, so I don't know if it's better if you're moving your lips or not, but I think I get the same effect. After the minute's up, your little Genius Ultra stops, so you know exactly when it's done. Which is kind of nice. So it stops, the light turns off, stops vibrating, the heat goes down, you're good to go. So my lips, I don't know, I probably should have like actually done like an up close so you could have seen before and after, but they'll continue to kind of plump a little bit, and then they stay plump actually for several hours. Like, it kind of amazed me. I wore a bright red lip the other day when the very first time that I used it, and I was like, okay, loved it. So anyways, I'm gonna just go in with my primer and start getting ready for my day. Do you guys have any upcoming plans, like pre-holiday, that you guys have to get done or you're doing? Maybe company holiday parties or anything like that? We have it was actually a really awesome compliment. So I support 2 different markets where I work, which includes actually 4 different states. So California, Nevada, Arizona, and New Mexico are the 4 states that kind of my territories overlap in. Pretty awesome, right? I'm very fortunate. And with that being said, there's like holiday stuff all over the time, or all over the place. So I have 16 area managers that I help support, that we're increasing to 18 in my Southwest market, and in my Northern California market there's 9 that we're probably going to be looking to increase as well. So it's kind of a compliment because none of them directly report into me. I'm actually just the supporting role. But I got an invite to go to a holiday party that my best friend was invited because she helps support one of their teams. And the area manager was like, hey, like, you're allowed to bring your +1. It's at my house. I know you have a boyfriend, but maybe you can bring your best friend because we all love her, and that would be awesome. Let me just tell you, like, that totally made my day. So I was like, oh my gosh, like done. Yep. I went on Amazon. I bought white elephant gifts right away. Probably not appropriate, the ones that I got. But I'm really excited. I would personally like the gifts, so we'll see how that goes. Got a bottle of wine so I can give to the host wife. And I'm really looking forward to the party. We're still planning a party for our main group, obviously. I would like to do like a donation type thing. So instead of us do a white elephant, like all of us bring toys. One of our area managers is actually collecting toys with the local law enforcement, I believe, or it may be the fire department. But they're trying to collect toys for Dots for the holiday. So I suggested maybe we could just all get toys and then, you know, give them to that area manager to, instead of us buying each other gifts. We'll see if everybody's in, you know, agreement with that or not. I get it, it's the holidays, people like to be spoiled too. I just thought, you know, especially being in California and with the fire in paradise and all that, it would be nice for us to do. So I'm still going hard, guys, like going hard on this foundation. A couple of girlfriends of mine who have tried it are like, I don't really know, Mel, like when you did my makeup, like it looked really good, but I do my makeup and like I don't get the coverage. I'm like, layer that thing on, like layer it, like it's so thin and it's so nice, like try it, like just trust me. Like I tend to like makeup a lot and I wouldn't be rocking something if I didn't think it was good. So sure enough, they both tried putting more product on, which they, you know, are matte girls normally. So they're afraid to put more makeup on normally because then it gets like super crusty looking and, you know, you could really see the product on your face. With this stuff, guys, you could probably put on like 12 layers and you're not going to get that cake face, which is awesome. So when they tried it and they wore it, I was like, oh my God, you look amazing. Like not even knowing that they had switched. Like I thought they went back to like a drugstore foundation that they recently discovered that they liked, which I think was the Makeup Revolution one, which is actually really good, guys. So as far as coverage wise, that Makeup Revolution is really good. And I want to say it's like $11.99 or $12.99. So definitely, you know, cost effective. But when they went back and tried this, they're like, oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Like, that's actually really good. So it's kind of cool to hear, because I never want to be that person to steer anybody wrong whatsoever. But because this foundation is a little bit lighter and a lot of people like will go in like with their first layer of whatever foundation it is and be a little bit scared to layer on, they, you know, were hesitant to do so. And I'm happy that they did because now they're really enjoying the product, because I think it's a fantastic product. I'm still going in with this concealer as well. Too Faced still my favorite. The Born This Way concealer. The Born This Way foundation is good as well by Too Faced. Well, I mean, it's good. Like, it's not my favorite, like, by any means, but it's good. But that concealer is my favorite. Like, I absolutely love that concealer. Like, it brightens. Like, it's the proper amount of, like, thickness. It is, like, bomb.com. So I don't know if you guys have tried it, but what's your guys' favorite concealer? Like, what do you guys use and you, like, absolutely love? Like, ride or die? Or do you not use concealer at all? I don't know. Some people don't use it. I personally, as I'm getting older, like, have to use it. I think I do. And, like, my nose, like, the reason why I put concealer on my nose is because my nose always gets red, regardless of the product. Like, I mean, and I've worn this foundation, you know, without the concealer on my nose, and it does a good job. Like, it actually covers. But, like, then towards the end of the night, like, I start seeing, like, a little bit of red peeking through, and it's nice because it's towards the end of the night, where some of my other foundations, it is like 2 hours in and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm Rudolph and it ain't Christmas yet. So it's not a, you know, a holiday festive thing where, you know, if it was, that'd be a different story. But okay, so base of my face. I'll just go in with some translucent powder to set that bad boy down. Alright, underneath the eye. I like going in under the eye with the sponge, because I feel like it really gets right underneath the eye, where the rest of the face, I don't really have any problems going in with the brush. I use my big fluffy It Cosmetics brush, which I love. Yes, the brush was ridiculously expensive, but honestly, I'd buy it. Actually, I have bought it again because one of my kids like helped me dry my brushes one day and used a hot like blow dryer and like put it up against my brush, so like part of my hair is like melted. You can't use the brush after that, it's kind of ruined. So I did actually end up buying it again. But like what I'm saying is I would totally like buy this over and over. Like it is amazing. Don't mind my voice as well. So what is it? 3 days ago now, kid's dad, Chris, got super sick, like super crazy sick. And I managed to pick it up. But the cool thing is I was doing that Arbonne cleanse, and so I feel actually fantastic. Like my throat's definitely still scratchy, and I'm almost like contemplating whether or not, because today's the first day that I haven't really done the cleanse because I've gone through my 7 days. Yesterday was my last day. But I didn't take any cold medicine, anything, and I felt amazing. Like, even though I'm sick, and I know darn well I'm sick, like my go-to would be like the Tylenol cold and flu. It's always what, you know, I'm not feeling well, whatever, like, I take that, I can sleep better, like, I'm not congested, any of that stuff. However, I haven't felt the need to take that, so I'm like, okay, well, I'm not going to put extra medicine in my body that I don't have to, so I'm just not going to do it and see how it goes. So I have, like, this throat thing for sure, but I don't feel sick, if that makes sense. Like, my throat's definitely scratchy. My voice is kind of in and out, mostly out. So instead of me taking a Tylenol, I may open up another one of my cleanses just because, like, it's a warm lemon with aloe and ginger, and, like, it tastes amazing. It's kind of like sucking on one of those little lemon candies or, like, drinking warm lemonade. It's delicious. But, yeah, I don't know, yeah, what I'm going to do. I don't know. Okay, so I guess I'll prime my eyeballs and then go in with some bronzer and then blush and then do my eyebrows. Do you guys use actual like primer on your eyelids, or do you guys just use concealer? Or do you think it's just silly that people do it and you don't use any of it? I know friends that do all of that. And depending on the day and my mood, I'm one or the other too. I normally try to put something on my eyelids just because I think the shadow does stick better. But there's days where like I'm in a rush and I put just the eyeshadow product directly on my face and call it a day. So you tell like I'm tired. I probably need to actually drink my fizz because I know I feel a lot better. Okay, so I'm going to go with the butter bronzer today because it smells amazing and I really just want to smell it. The truth be told. Where did I put my brush? Okay, we're going to use this brush. So this is, I think, a Real Techniques brush. Permanently stained, it's fine. I always use this one, or I think it's a, do I even have it here? Yeah, it is. This one is an Ulta Beauty, the bronzer brush. I actually prefer the Ulta Beauty one. I think it's awesome. But today we'll go in with the Real Techniques. Oh my gosh, guys, this just reminds me of like beach life. So the butter bronzer, drugstore bronzer, it's amazing. The Marc Jacobs one, expensive, also amazing. The Arbonne one I like too, but this one just smells amazing and it's down here and I'm like, let me smell it. Give it to me. Let me pretend I'm on a beach somewhere. Let's do it. I see all these people during the holidays like go to like tropical places and I'm like, okay, 1 year I'm gonna have to go. Like it's been, I don't even know how long before Devin. So Devin's 11, my son. And I want to say right before we found out that I was pregnant, we had gone to Hawaii, and it was amazing. We went to the island Maui. Oh my gosh, highly recommend. Even to this day, I'm like, oh my gosh, one of the best vacations ever. You're there and you're just in the moment. You don't have any worries whatsoever. You're caught up in it and it is fantastic. Oh, good job. So the girls are over here recording videos. them, which I think is adorable.
So far,
okay, so I'm gonna go in.
The 4-marker challenge. So.
The 4-marker challenge. Do you guys know what that is? I don't.
It's usually
this
3,
is a bomb
but I
powder
like
brush.
to set it
I
forward
actually use it for blush. It obviously is very well loved.
Mom, maybe you can't
and I'm just gonna go in with the Tarte
Maybe
the
you
Genius.
guys can't see, but I did put blue little ornaments in.
Blue ornaments. Are we all done for the holidays, or do we have to find those Christmas lights?
Christmas lights.
Okay, so we're mostly done. We just have to find Christmas lights to put
We
up.
need white and red to wrap the front porch with.
I don't know if I really want to do that or not.
Or maybe we could wrap, or maybe we could like hang it like Miss Jen has hooks, and maybe we can
Hang it on the garage.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. That consists of Mom getting on a ladder, though. Now that I'm old, I'm kind of scared of heights.
I will do it.
That scares me even more. Okay,
Mama, can
so
I
the
do
Tarte
my
blushes,
makeup?
guys, I don't know if you've ever tried them, but they're really pretty.
Mama, can I do my makeup?
Yeah, you can.
Ooh.
Just a little bit, though, because we're going out, so keep it natural, please. She asked if she could do her makeup, so. Okay, go ahead and do it, girl. Let's go ahead. I gotta put the highlight on, guys. Gotta do it. Today, going back in with my favorite highlighting palette ever. So I think I'm gonna go with the multi one, which is the Beverly Hills highlighter, which is like all of them together. So we're just gonna swirl our brush. I think this is Real Techniques too, isn't it? Oh no, this is the Tarte brush.
Alright, I'm watching.
So funny, like, there's like times where I'm like, okay, I just want a little bit, and I never actually go in with just a little bit. Like, it's always a little overdue. That's fine. I have a hair from my head that is on my face. That's irritating. Okay. So base is down, guys. I'm not going to do anything crazy with my eyes, I don't think. See, I say that, and then we get there, and I'm like, I don't know. I do need to go get my eyebrows waxed here pretty soon. They're getting a little crazy. I had to cut them down yesterday, which is awesome. I don't know. I brushed them, but I think I'm just going to put my eyebrow product in it, which is just the tinted brow cream. I don't really feel like going hard on the brows today. We'll see if this does enough or if I have to go back in and fill in with the pencil. It should be just fine though. Okay, I'm curious just because I haven't really been eating a ton of food lately because obviously with being sick and doing a cleanse, you're not really like crazy hungry for anything. But Christmas is obviously around the corner. So I'm gonna need to know like what your favorite Christmas like food is. Like, is it ham? Is it turkey? Do you guys do ham or turkey? Like, do you guys do prime rib? Like, what do you guys do for Christmas? And then what is like your favorite? Like, I have a couple of favorites and I'm gonna tell you right now, it's delicious and I'm gonna be really super upset if we don't have it at Christmas because on Thanksgiving, my mom kind of slipped up and didn't have some of this stuff and it was fine. But I take those as like special days where I can pretty much eat normal holiday food and not feel guilty because I'm going to go back to keto and back to my routine. And then I'm already planning on doing another cleanse after Christmas because after Thanksgiving when I did it and it just ended, I felt amazing after and I dropped 4 pounds. So I'm like, okay, no guilt. You know what I mean? Enjoy your holiday. Know that there's, you know, ways to really, you know, not have to worry about it and just you be you and enjoy the small things. You know, if you're not eating crazy all of the time and you're taking care of yourself and, you know, one day every once in a while you're indulging, then like take it for what it's worth and enjoy it. But so, okay, let me share my favorite things. So excited right now. I think it's just because I'm hungry, but I need to tell you guys because it's awesome. Okay, so my Aunt Alice makes these carrots. The carrots are honey and brown sugar glazed and they are delicious. Like, even if you don't like carrots, you end up liking carrots because they taste like candy and it is amazing. So that's like my favorite, right? Like my absolutely favorite. And then I love them with the potatoes, right? Like you have to have a little bit of mashed potatoes. We make 2 different potatoes. So on Thanksgiving, my mom made the mashed potatoes, but then she also made scallop potatoes, which are also deliciously fantastic. I didn't have any of the scallops. I just had a little bit of the mashed potatoes because I was getting so full off of like the turkey and all of that and the green beans, and that was, I like green beans now that I'm older. When I was a kid, I hated them. But okay, so number 1, honey glazed carrots. Number 2, this potato casserole that they do. Oh my god, like I can't even explain it. It's like diced potatoes, and it is, again, we have mashed potatoes too, but this potato casserole is delicious. Like it's like crispy on top, and like you get a little bit of that, and it's got just like tons of cheese and cream cheese, and I think they throw green onions in it. I'm not a green onion person, but like you can't taste them, and I can taste onions. I hate onions, but like this thing, it doesn't. It just kind of gives it an added look, I guess. And it's just a little bit. But oh my god, I don't even know how to make this thing, and every time I ask for the recipe, they're like, oh, well, we just kind of do it like every year. And it is ridiculously amazing. Like, awesome. Like, everybody, I think, in the world should at least try these potatoes. They're fantastic. And then the third thing, right, like, oh my gosh, awesome. And it sounds disgusting, and it sounds like I'm an old lady, but it's like a strawberry jello mold, but it has cream cheese in it. And like real strawberries that are like cut up and in it, and it's like you get a little bit of jello, but it's like more of like this juicy, like, oh my gosh, it's okay. So those are my favorites. I don't know, call me weird, whatever, but what are your favorites? Like, is there something specific that your family has done, is in tradition? Do you make something? I personally make nothing because they know that I can't cook, so I just show up with an appetite and they feed me. Family, right? That's what it's for. But yeah, like I used to make the mashed potatoes like for a little bit, because it was my Nana's recipe, and she's the one that taught me how to make mashed potatoes. It's a lot of work, guys. Making real mashed potatoes is a lot of work. So if somebody during the holidays is making you real mashed potatoes, thank them. Thank them. If they're cooking at all, just thank them. Okay, so I'm going in with the flamingo palette. I'm going in with that sand color right now, which is just like this light pink. I'm just gonna do a really light eye and put a little bit of color on it. And I'm coughing up a storm. Yeah, I think I'm gonna open a cleanse, guys. Because like I don't want to do the whole cough drop. I don't want to do the Tylenol cold, and I'd rather just drink something that would make me feel better. So we'll see. I won't need all 7 days. That means I'm going to be extra packets, but we'll see. Okay, I'm going to go in with the coral, which is kind of like a peachy pink. And I'm just going to go right into the corner with little circles, and then windshield wiper blades across the crease. It just gives me a little bit of color and not anything crazy. Gonna do it on this eye over here. I totally hear like somebody like out blowing leaves right now. And I'm almost wondering, like, so I live in a community that has like a homeowners association. And normally everybody comes on Fridays. I'm almost wondering, like, is somebody doing that on their own, or like do our landscape people just come now on the weekends? Did that change and I didn't take note? I don't know. So sorry if you can hear that. Sorry if you can hear my kid playing Fortnite with his friends. My girls making their little video, having fun. I'm all about enjoying life at the moment, so none of that bothers me. So I do apologize if any of that bothers you. Welcome to my life. It's always crazy, but I wouldn't change it for the world. Okay, so I'm kind of half tempted to go in with that donut color, but then I'm going a little crazy, right? That donut's that like bright pink shimmer, so I'm just not gonna do that. I think I'm gonna dip into the new nude palette real quick. What do I want to do here? I don't even know. I think I'm actually just gonna go in with this color right here, which is Crave. And just put a little bit on my lid. and call it a day. This has a lot of product on it. So I'm just going to take my little BH Cosmetics thing, wipe off this brush, and make sure none of that product transfers, and then I'll pick up some of that Crave. It just gives me a little bit of shine on the eye, but it keeps it very simple. Just a little bit, not anything crazy. Both eyes, a little shine. I feel like I have more in the other eye, and I just saw some of this fall on my cheek on the other side, so I'm gonna have to wipe that away. It's very soft. It's so crazy because knowing me, like, I don't really do a lot of soft looks, so that's what we're doing today, and I'm gonna actually stick with it, I think. We'll see how today goes. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the Tickle color in the new Huda palette. I'll show you guys. It's this color right there. I'm gonna go underneath my lash line. And then I may add a little bit of this to my corner as well, just because the shade is similar, but not exactly the same, obviously, as the one that's from that Violet Voss palette. So it adds a little bit of color invention. Go in, swipe, swipe, swipe. I'm not putting much on, just a little bit. Okay, so we're just gonna call that done. So let's go in with some mascara. Actually, you know what, guys? Today I'm not gonna use the Arbonne one. I want to use my little $5 Essence one. I love this stuff. I haven't used it in a while. So new tube. Guys, don't sleep on this. Obviously, like, I love my Arbonne mascara. It's fantastic. But if you need a cheap alternative, that is also amazing. This stuff, guys, Ulta, $5.99, I think. Essence was just having a sale. They might still be having a sale on their website where you can get even a better deal. But guys, a mascara that's this inexpensive that does as good as it does, like, almost unheard of. And again, it's in the green and black tube. I'll do my one eye so you guys can see it. There's my one eye, and that's just with one coat. I do a little bit more than one coat because I'm extra. But I like how black this is. Like, it really lifts your lashes, kind of adds some curl to them. It does a lot for very cheap, so I'm a fan. If you layer this one a little bit too much, it does start to clump up a little bit, so you do want to be a little bit careful of that. And then just a fun fact, like, your mascara in general, if it is starting to clump on you, even like at first coat, or it comes out of the tube all wonky, rest it in some hot water. Like, keep it closed, rest it in some hot water, and it's gonna loosen up, so it'll apply very similar to when you first got the product. I don't know if any of you guys do that now, but I tend to go through mascara so quick that that's not really a problem for me. I wish that, you know, I could hold on to this stuff, but I tend to use a lot of it.
Don't worry, I was at full HP. Let's do dance off.
Did any of you guys pick up some of the holiday kits, like from Ulta or from Sephora? Like the makeup holiday kits? Like, they had some really good stuff for good prices. Like, I had opened some stuff, but I had gotten, like, the little Pat McGrath. This actually, I thought it was going to be like a red lipstick. It's more like pink red. I mean, it's like super mini. Then I picked up the Bite Beauty, like the little one. I think this is like 15 bucks or maybe a little more, I don't know. But it came with like all the shades and stuff. It was really cute. And it's perfect just to throw in your pocket and go, you know what I mean? They're really pretty colors. And that one has like a dark red in it, which is what I partnered with that Pat McGrath one with the other day when I did the lip plumping thing. Okay, so mascara is on. I'm already feeling like I'm almost a whole person. Woo, woo. I picked up this Milani lipstick the other day because I saw it and I was like, oh, that's really pretty. Like, I want to try it. Maybe I ordered it. I don't know. But when I saw it, I was like, oh, I want to get it. So I got the lip liner, and the lip liner is in Spice. And then this color is in Stunning. So we'll see how well it partners with this whole look since it's a mellow look. It should be fine. I like this lip liner. I've tried the Milani eyeliners, which are pretty creamy. I think this is the first time I've tried the lip liner, but I'm liking it. Like, it's very smooth as it goes on. That's the hard part is it's a pencil, and I like the ones that like sharpen themselves, you know what I mean? Like you twist them and they come up. Because the pencil ones, once they're done, if I don't have a sharpener nearby, then I'm like, let me go find something else instead of using the actual product and just getting a sharpener. I don't know why, because I have like 50 sharpeners. But oh, this is really pretty. Yeah, guys. All right, I'm digging it. It's like kind of pinkish with a little bit of brown undertone, but it's really pretty. I think it goes fine with the look today. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and set my face. So this is the, I want to say set it and forget it, but it's the Let It set. And I already know that works. This is the Coconut Mac Fix Plus. Like, I can't say no to this stuff, guys. Like, I love this. So I'm just going to spray it because I'm into the smell right now. And I did that beachy bronzer earlier. So I'm going to need some beachy setting spray. Okay, so this is my look for the day. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Again, leave me some notes down below. I know I asked you guys some questions. I'd love to hear from you, especially like your favorite Christmas food, because yeah, maybe I will get adventurous. Maybe I will cook something this year. Nobody may eat it, but they probably won't because they won't trust anything that I do when it comes to cooking. But maybe I'll give it a try. I don't know. If you have a recipe that's like bomb.com that you just like, you need to try this, let me know. And I'm totally like willing to try it. I may need my best friend for support because she's the cook in our friendship. But she would totally be down too. All right. I'll talk to you guys all later. Have a great day. Bye.